today. Got a package, so it's an unboxing. And so before we unbox this, it's a new microphone. So initially, if you know anything about GoPros, the onboard audio in the GoPro, which is what you're listening to now, in the environment that I'm in, indoors, it works. But typically, if you're outside, if you were doing anything that a GoPro is typically made for, action related, the audio quality is piss poor. Let's just face it. GoPro knows it's an issue. It sucks, period. So what I did to combat that was Removu, and I think this is a Korean company. I ended up purchasing this as soon as it came out, and the audio quality, combined with this on the GoPro, is amazing. Caveat. I guess the reason that I'm upgrading though is the Removu. Okay, so you're adding this back housing, so you're having to turn this on, and then put this microphone wherever you're gonna clip it onto you. And for me, it just presented frustration. I just want to be able to turn on my GoPro and record. I don't want to have to turn on my GoPro, turn on this microphone, the microphone that you attach to you, and then turn on the back of the Removu, wait for the Bluetooth to connect. And although it's quick, and although I kind of swore by this microphone, it's very inconvenient. So I'm selling it. So if you want to look for it on, if you live in California, Los Angeles area, it's on Craigslist. But again, it's a great microphone. It virtually has the same or similar features in the fact that it's waterproof. And I guess the plus of this and the minus with the new microphone that you're about to see is you can be, up to like 30 feet away. I've never been in an instance, if you know anything about GoPros, it doesn't capture, it's not supposed to capture things that are 30 feet away. There's no zoom quality, no zoom functionality, so there's virtually no point in walking 30 feet away from your GoPro to capture any audio. Most of the things that you need to capture are just, point blank right in front of you, within 5 to 10 feet. That's GoPro's maximum range to me. So great microphone, but yeah, I'm letting it go. So the Removu M1+A1, I can't say enough good things about it, but again, it was kind of inconvenient for me and I need to upgrade. And after a while, I just stopped using it. Actually, truth be told, I stopped using this, and what I did was I just changed the audio in post. So what you hear now, I'm typically turning that volume up. I think I use iMovie, it's free, but I typically turn that volume up to like, instead of being at 100% to maybe like 250, so that you get a better audio quality. Maybe indoors I don't need to, but we'll figure that out when I finish this video. On to the unboxing. So, okay, doing a bit too much. This I purchased from I think B&H Photo. I think that's what it is, from New York. Don't show my address. Okay, so Sennheiser I believe they made this microphone last year, and it was supposed to come out. Obviously it didn't. Now people are like, well, now GoPro's on GoPro 5, so why didn't they pursue that one? If you know, right now in the market, GoPro 5s aren't as prevalent as GoPro 4s. Because GoPro 4 has the silver, the black, whatever the case may be. So there's more of those, and plus they already made this. They were making this microphone for the GoPro 4 anyway. And then GoPro, as you know, is not doing so well. Nick, CEO, call me. I have some ideas, some really good ideas I think could help you out a little bit. This microphone, why did I end up choosing it? Essentially, there's not much you have to do because it connects to It's an official GoPro microphone just produced by Sennheiser. So what GoPro lacked, and they know that they're not capable, or it's not that they're not capable, it's just that it's not in their wheelhouse. It's not their strong suit to produce a microphone. So in other words, what they did was work with a company that could. So I believe this is the only microphone that gets that work with GoPro official label or whatever. But Sennheiser makes amazing microphones, amazing headphones. If you look at any high-end studio, most likely they'll have a Sennheiser mic amongst other ones, but they definitely usually have a Sennheiser mic. This thing, you just put it onto the GoPro. So somewhere along the side of here, there's a attachment. Clip it on. It sits on the back. Although you lose the visibility to be able to see here, I seldom don't use the viewing screen. And then from there, you turn it on, and it's using the power from your GoPro. So I just think in comparison, I mean, I think they're both great microphones, and I think the audio quality will be great on either one. I'm just not looking to turn on 2 additional things on the Removu versus just turning on my GoPro and this thing automatically working. And yeah, another caveat about the Removu is that this thing, even though they give you a wind filter for it, it always seemed to fall off. And then I purchased a dead cat, which is like a furry one, which this kind of already has built on it. I just think Removu could have done a better job with the product of slipping the foam wind blocker that sits on this. I lost this thing twice. I lost it hiking. I lost it so many times, so I had to buy a couple more. It's an annoying process. Removu, you want to make a better product, fix the foam thing that sits on this. It should wrap around similar to how the dead cat that you guys have wrapped around it and hold itself without me, because I had to snap a rubber band around it. So I don't want to bash this product. I'm just saying that there's room for improvement. So Removu on the M1+A1 2.0, there's some things that could be fixed here. So FYI. All right, let's kind of get on with this thing and unbox it and show you how it works. Twist this off somehow. I don't want to break it, and I just got it. So that's how it looks. Okay. I think the spacer goes on this side, and that will give enough room for this to kind of close together. Interestingly enough, this is broke, and in the same place it's broke there. Okay. I could tell you guys some things about GoPro as a product that really pissed me off. I think GoPro's okay. So typically this is how I like to vlog, and if I just turn this thing on. Now the Removu, this is a test. The Removu, like, there's a button, you know, when you just quickly turn on the GoPro. Come on. Boom. So hopefully the audio has now switched over and you're hearing me on the MK-E2 and it's just fine. I guess you're getting a comparison to see, you know, vocally which one. Obviously I think the MK, let's just call it Sennheiser microphone, is going to be a lot better. But this is typically how I vlog. This is how I like to just be on the go, moving around, and you'll need some wind test, and we'll need to turn on some music. So how about I do that to see what you can get in the background. I have a little baby, so I think my most recent was So you can hear that? Holding it right here. Okay. The reason I stopped because they'll take the monetizing from my video and then they'll say that they owned it and da 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 da. So anyway, that's it. This is what you get. I think I'm pretty happy with it so far. I do want to be able to know how I can take it off and rinse it off and do all those various things with it. But if the audio quality is good, then I mean it's perfect for me, because this is just how I would prefer to do it, instead of, again, I just turned on, you saw from what I showed you, I just turned on one thing and it should be good to go. But oh, that's what I was gonna say about the Removu, is when I turn it on, just the one power on, that feature does not work. You have to turn it on. You have to turn it on here and then start the video by pressing here. I'm like the convenience of just being able to press the one touch and start and stop. And you will lose that with the Removu. So again, Removu, your 2.0 edition needs to properly be able to compete and be the actual best microphone. Don't get me wrong. First company, excuse me, to make a quality microphone. It's time for an upgrade. All right, there you have it. The Sennheiser GoPro microphone in comparison. I will further do more testing, obviously outside, to get the wind noise. I'm apprehensive of putting anything in water, although it says it's capable of doing so. Let somebody else. I'm not rich. This is not a paid advertising, so I'm not gonna put my new $200 microphone in water just to test it. I know it says it's capable of doing so. Yeah, so is my Samsung watch, and it was virtually destroyed, and then they didn't want to replace it because they said it was more than, they act like they can tell you how much water was put onto it. Yeah, don't think so. Samsung, love you, but you guys are full of shit too. Alright, I'm done. I'm gonna test this thing out and check out these videos and see how they came out. So, deuces. Okay. If there's anything you know about me, I'm determined and I don't stop until I figure something out. So you're just turning this backwards towards yourself. Okay. There's this. And there's that. So I think it's what is called omnidirectional, so it's pulling from everywhere around. And I think they said that you can rinse this in water. Again, I don't think I want to do that. So there you have it. Okay, peace.